Alright, we're tackling the 5th Boulder Town Martial Exhibition stage, the form of Gust, also known as the Quantum stage. This is the third last, I guess, because there are 7 elements. So anyways, let's just get into it. Basically, it's a pretty simple buff. After an ally attacks an enemy, it will immediately cause the entanglement the enemy is inflicted with to deal damage equal to 300% of the original damage. This is pretty powerful because entanglement's a pretty strong buff once it gets stacked up. The problem is getting it stacked up, which does take a little bit, so it is a little harder to do this quickly. Team's going to be the Trial Silverwolf, Trial Sele, Qingque, and I'm actually going to go with Sushang. I just need a unit that has the elemental advantage over most the enemies that can also stack up the entanglement stacks. This first boss has like a negative toughness bar, so we don't really have to worry about Sushang not having the elemental advantage here. Qingque is going to be my key breaker here, just because I did build her with all the break effect I could, and I can't really do that with the trial units. Anyways, yeah, you can see Sushang's role here. It's basically to attack the enemy multiple times to detonate those entanglement stacks. And she does have the elemental advantage over all enemies going forward. I'm gonna go with the dripping mucus here. Because yeah, it's flame, blaze out of space and the guardian shadow, which both have the physical weaknesses. Just gonna basic attack, then I can use 2 skills here. Our first tile is free so that we have a better chance of getting our enhanced basic. Though we don't really need it. It's just nice to have. There we go, free damage. Unfortunately, Sushang doesn't move till the next cycle, which kind of sucks. We'll just max out those stacks real quick. Then Silverwolf should probably kill here. Yeah, undoubtedly. And yeah, easy enough. These buffs, I don't really care for either of them. They're not really useful when you're trying to finish these stages as quickly as possible. Because sure, you're going to get more attacks on them, and it is safer. But I don't really feel like sustain was ever an issue in these stages, so I don't care for either of them. Pick either one. The bosses are going to die before they ever recover anyway. Okay. Just gonna use Sushang's basic for now. I don't really get anything out of her skill, whereas Zela gets a speed boost when she uses her skill. Okay, that's not too bad. Now we have that alt ready so we can easily stack up. And now this will get a bunch of stacks on this boss, which is great for us. Sushang deals a bunch of damage. She doesn't move till the next cycle, which really sucks. I need just a little bit more speed on her. I'll lower this thing's toughness bar a little bit more. Maybe with weakness break we'll get Sushang moving this cycle. I don't think so though. Okay, there we go. I'll inflict the defense break on this thing to do a little bit more damage. And yeah, it looks like Sushang's not moving this cycle. Could have 3-turned this if I just had a little bit more speed or a little bit more energy regen on her. It's a little sad, but whatever. We really only need to do that within 5 cycles. Or, now we already got the reward for doing a certain amount in 5 cycles. So we really only need to do that in 6 cycles. Anyways, I guess I will show off the unit stats of the characters I have right now. Qingque, basically, I just overloaded her on as much break effect as possible. The rest of the build really doesn't matter too much. Like, her own damage doesn't really matter. But yeah, all comes from this relic sets here. I guess the 6 limit break helped a little bit to get that extra skill point, but I don't really think we're ever in danger of losing there. Sushang, similar to Qingque, the build didn't really help too much, honestly. If I'm being honest, I probably could have thrown on an energy rope here and gotten her ult up to actually finish that one cycle quicker. But yeah, I guess I can show off the stats if you're curious, but it doesn't really matter too much. She was really just there to blow up the entanglement. Anyways, that is all for this video. I don't even know what element's next. Lightning? Oh, imaginary video will be out tomorrow. And that one's gonna be interesting. I hope Welt's a trial character because, yeah, I just don't think we have a lot of imaginary units. Yeah, no. Oh, I guess. Yeah. Imaginary is a rough element for 4 stars. Anyways, that is all for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.